All right. Okay, here we are again. It is Sunday, and I figure if I put an hour into these on the weekends, I can get something out pretty quickly. 'Cause I got stuff to do today, but an hour, I think I can do that. But I will be commenting more about just environment stuff, because like I said in the last video, that's what I do for a living, and it's just really nice to see our universe come to life, and they've done a really great job. They've done their research, especially with the visuals, and like this command deck is just amazing. You can tell they really put a lot of love into this, and the team is just on board with us, as fans. So let us continue. Got my team going on here. I took their names off for immersion. Sometimes when I play games, I'll even go without the HUD being on,
What is our
Ooh.
assignment?
The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are
That's
to
under
retreat
hot.
to them.
Lost them already.
The Tyranids are hurling spores at those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Cadians held on this long.
Well, the Acadians show resilience and represent us as mere mortals in a hellish world or universe.
I look forward to it.
What do you think you're doing?
Ordnance deployment.
Also, my mic is a lot better this time. I'm using a webcam mics, so this one just so happens to be a little more clear than the other one. They're speaking in to each other. Oh, they're speaking in binary too. I'm sure that is awesome. What's down here? I know I'm not supposed to go down here yet, but you gotta explore, man. Look, they use our kits, the old Space Hulk kits from I forgot what the kit is called, from Forge World. But I use a lot of that stuff as reference for my own material as well. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's do this, guys. Look at this hangar. Guys, this is freaking awesome.
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
Welcome, brother. We are yours to command.
We leave immediately.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Oh, why do I feel like these guys aren't gonna last? Because they're helmeted. Here we go. Yeah, so far this game is freaking sweet. As someone who doesn't like Primaris, ooh, nice loading screen. As somebody who doesn't like Primaris Space Marines, it's really not bothering me playing this game. So far anyway, I haven't really done anything. But just moving around in the battle barge, it didn't at all bother me. I still think Firstborn Honor Guard are the best. But Tyrannic War Veterans would be a nice addition to this. Like, ones that got transferred into Primaris could be like the elite of the elite when it comes to the Tyranids. That would be cool. Oh, he's noticing.
Sir, you served in the Death Watch.
Yes.
That must have been a great honor.
Of course.
privilege to serve with you.
Approaching drop zone.
Well, at least he's trying.
Let's go. You see those service studs? Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He couldn't have been born in Primaris. You're right. And now he has your command.
I do love that they point out things for people to understand, like the service studs. A lot of newcomers wouldn't know what those are. Look at this. This is Lieutenant Mira's great granddaughter.
My lord. Major Sarkana, 8th Cadian Regiment.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encampment and are staging a heavy assault.
Illyrio, take Altarius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
Yes, brother.
Major, we must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
Look at the battle, eh?
Today I fight alongside.
The situation here has deteriorated. Those foul gargoyles pollute the skies.
The Tyranids have the orbital guns.
They do. These unrelenting attacks make a counteroffensive
Oh.
difficult.
We shall take care of that.
Guys, this is freaking sweet. This is the stuff that you think in your head when you're playing on the tabletop. Especially when we make our terrain, our custom terrain pieces. Oh man, look at this tent, dude.
We've got more incoming from the east.
I know that there's stuff going on, but I need to
You, go with him.
look at shit.
Assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord.
Oh, look at that. You got injured guys inside. Imagine being in there. And a Tyranid crawls into the tent and starts burrowing itself into your wound. Just eating you from the inside out. Look at this stuff. Oh man. Like this here, this piece here, we've seen in our terrain kits. I think this one's from one of the kill team kits. Sorry, I'm just really appreciating the models. Alright. Ooh, a burnt one.
The numbers are endless. We will see.
Alright, let's do this.
I hope you're keeping score, brother. Oh, I am.
Look at the battlefield. Alright, so my goal this time around, sorry I was a little quiet there, I think, is to kick ass. Because I was watching myself last game, and I swear to God, I just could not stand watching myself play. Like, I understood the frustration, if you had any, watching me play the other night. Biggest weakness is dodge, so I gotta get that down pat.
We are preparing an airstrike.
Alright, let's do this.
Be in place until it hits.
Consider it done.
Look at this guy. I want to stop and watch, but that's just not the case right now. I just wasted a grenade on nothing, I think. I actually prefer the bolt pistol, to be honest. But I guess it's more primed for execution.
Leave not one of them standing.
And so far, so good. But someone was saying yesterday I should lower the difficulty, but I actually, when I play a game, I love playing on the hardest. Not that I'm the best at video games, but like I love learning on that difficulty because no matter what, I will get used to it and be at that level. Even though I would get my butt kicked over and over. I do find though on easier difficulties, like on medium, I become complacent and I just start getting lazy. So, but I aim to stay on my toes this time. This knife is as big as a man. Be cool if you can invade other people's games as like a Tyranid warrior. Nice. Alright, let's continue. Where are we going?
The Emperor protects. We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. Brother Lirio, assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back. Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
I could have,
The orbital guns are on the other side of the swamp. Be alert. The Tyranids will be lying in wait.
yeah, as a game dev, especially what I do in my line of work, I always see the things that I do at work, and sometimes it bothers me if something is off and it's not. It needs a bit more work to it, but I try not to get it in the way of me having fun. Sometimes I treat movies like that too, like certain things, just like cinematography. Not that I'm any great at it, but I'm talking about just like how camera angles are shot, what objects in the space are helping lead the eye towards the golden path. You know, obviously this is doing a great job right here. You can see the light coming from there, the shape of that tree bending around. Circles are actually the best way to point someone to a direction, because they're just so their gravitational pull with people's eyes is very strong. This is good too, because you have this blocking the sight to the left, and
all of it.
Their very existence is
now they're talking.
We shall thin their numbers today, brother.
I try not to talk when they're talking, but I guess when I get into a subject, I find myself talking. So, those plants remind me of the Nurgle trees. Ooh,
They will not get past.
I'll take that instead. What's this? Oh, audio log. Ooh. Ravener. Used to use those a lot in Dawn of War. Oh no.
Thank you, brother.
I need to get my dodge. I'm using a remote control. I don't know if it's harder to dodge with a remote control. It probably is, because I'm just not getting it right at all. And this is my second time playing. I might have to modify the controller to make that easier for me, because getting to the A button is an inconvenience for my hands when I'm in like a locked fight. wonder if you can take him out from up there. Nice.
Vermin exterminated. Changing magazine.
So I'll keep an eye out on the dodge button.
But the enemy numbers are not insignificant.
The Cadian 8th will have to do better.
You're familiar with this goal, brother.
I am.
I love the
How do
foliage
Tyranids compare to other Xenos?
They are an unrelenting plague.
and how it looks alien too, like you're on a different world.
Their hive mind makes them act as one.
I know some of that is some Tyranid infestation, but also like the rocks.
Tread carefully. The spores detonate when threats draw near.
Then let us take the advantage and destroy them.
Alright.
Need to reload.
It throws me off, like I'm somebody who reloads after each shot just because most video games would keep all your ammo, even the clip that you just threw away. But games are getting smarter these days, and if you reload, you throw away whatever ammo you had in that clip. So it kind of sucks, depending on what game you're playing.
What company did you serve with before this one? I served the Emperor elsewhere.
The Death Watch.
Yes.
I hope I too will share that honor one day.
Well, let's hope you don't go into the Death Watch the same way Titus found himself in the Death Watch.
Reload.
I want to explore everything, but like I said, because I'm uploading this, I will take forever, and I don't want to do that. And I'm trying to keep these at a minimum of like 50 minutes per playthrough, because I do have stuff to do today.
Valkyrie.
Major Sarkar.
Bolt rifle. Oh,
Valkyrie. No survivors. Eliminate them, then
It was
proceed.
stolen by a deserter. They're as well dead by the Tyranids' hands as mine.
Reloading weapon. Very good.
of course I didn't dodge.
This way. Recovering. I must be more vigilant.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, without them here, I would get my ass kicked by that. I think it throws me off too, because I feel like when I dodge, I wish the mechanic for dodging was, if you see it coming, you notice the sign of the attack and you dodge accordingly. Whereas when it keeps highlighting the attack, it's throwing me off. I think I'm getting more confused following the signs of the attack coming versus like actually reading it naturally. You know what I mean? But then again, that's also, you could just use that as an excuse to just, for me, just to get better. So.
Stabilizing vitals.
Oh, I keep
Over here,
using
brothers.
stuff just from just trying to figure things out here. So this Melta,
No. The swamp
because-
will be infested with Xenos. There is a bunker straddling the riverbed. We will cut through there. That will add
Talk.
considerable time.
Surely we...
We will not trade strategy for expediency.
As you command.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has given us new orders. You must proceed alone.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
See you on the Resilient.
Of course, you gotta proceed alone. I forgot what I was gonna say, but something about the Melta. Oh yeah, because there's not much of a shotgun option
There they are. The orbital guns.
in Space Marine 2. That was just a mechanic they used because they couldn't just make something up, right? They had to use whatever GW had. And from what I hear, as a studio in gaming, they're hard to work with just because of their approval of things.
Frag grenade out.
Friendly fire on that frag grenade for sure. Oh, jeez. Just gonna look at stuff over here. Pretty cool. So this is the kind of stuff that I do at work. With a view like this, you kind of want this to be in the middle. Like, I get it, they're trying to situate things based on like where you've been moving and stuff, but for this shot to look strong, this could be moved into the middle. Because it's way too close to this cliffside, and it's kind of meshing in with the overall shapes. And it basically disappears at this point, like right here. I know it's not the main focal point, because there's 3 other cannons, but it would be nice if that was one of the main shots there. So just commenting on what I would have done on my end had I been working on this. But that's not to say this game isn't great, because these guys are doing an amazing job. And really happy that they've been putting a lot of passion into it, because when it comes to an IP that you love, you want to play a game where the devs care, and it really shows.
Another one dead.
Alright, moving on. Moving on.
We're saved.
Yeah, like, for example, coming in at this angle, I'd probably move this approach further to the right so I can have an even better look at that door. Because that door, right, that's supposed to be like our main ready to go. But I guess because the light is shining here, they're more focused on these guys down here, from what I'm understanding just by looking at it. Also, you have stuff like decals on the ground. It's nice because in here, because you use any geometry to help point your eye, and just having the stripes go this way, it's helping you lead your eye to this area right here. You know, and also this is a nice touch here. Yes, it's a line that's going against the view, but because you're coming in this way, it helps stop your eye subconsciously from going below it. Naturally, obviously you can look wherever you want, but it's just one of those things that helps. Yeah, different elements. This 45-degree angle of the box, like this box here helps you look over here, but then the direction of this box, you would want, like you would think that this would make you look this way, but because the box is facing that way as well, and you have elements over here that are strong enough, it'll gravitate your eye to look that way. Just stuff I'm just pointing out. So that's the kind of workflow that goes through my head. I love how small these guys are. It's amazing. This is all we want on the tabletop, alright?
Never!
For them to be that small compared to
No more. Open the gates.
compared to our units.
Yes, my lord. Open the gates. But sir, you said open the bloody gates.
So they're nervous about opening these gates. You can see there. You got more of those Nurgle looking spore trees, which are explosive. And it looks like we have to
Another wave.
stand against a wave, yeah. Alright. So, do they help? I guess they don't do anything in terms of... I got no grenades. Isn't that great? Got no grenades. Ooh, I'm glad I saved this. Having the melt for that cluster is awesome. Where else do I need to be?
Are you not the Lord Castellan soldiers? Fight, damn you!
That was awesome. Oh, I don't want to use that for this guy. Switching weapons. Oop. I got more coming. I don't know how I've been doing in terms of like keeping you guys entertained with the talking this whole time. Sometimes I get so into it that I forget, and I also my focus is totally off when I'm playing. But yeah, I do need to definitely change my button mapping for when it comes to my dodge, because it's so inconvenient for my finger, which is probably why you guys are like, controllers are inferior. Nice. Alright, what else? I guess it's just warriors coming in. I almost want to... hit that. Oh, that's so satisfying, man. Jeez. Heavy bolter. Wow. This guy's not letting me play with my bolter. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Turn off, because I put automatic look whenever there's an important thing. Definitely not a good idea. So I notice GW has been making their heavy bolters rely on cartridges. I miss the chain that goes onto your back, and you have like a huge ammo cartridge thingy. Because I don't know, that overall thing where you have your ammo pack on your back and there's a chain link of bullets going to your heavy bolter, like I always thought that was badass. So the fact that they've been removing that lately kind of sucks. But yeah, awesome. So I've been getting a little better. Dodge, obviously, still shit. I'll have to remap my controller for that. I'll see what I can do, because like I'm basically using all the buttons right now, so I have to figure out where I could allocate that in place of something else that I'm barely using.
Major Sakana,
Go ahead.
we met with one of your squads.
There we
Thank you, my
go.
lord. I shall give them new orders.
I'll move forward for like 5 more minutes because I do need to get stuff done around the house,
Way is clear.
but
Proceed.
just want to see this. Yes, dead bodies.
Space Marines.
We've been blessed, darling.
By his divine will.
I love how they're talking about us, how awesome we are. But oh, look at these. So there was the guardsmen outside were pretty nervous about opening this up, and so one of the things in games is you look at what the set dressing is doing, and also based on the dialogue as well. And let's just see what's going on
Looks like a
here.
slaughter. No excuse for cowardice.
Wow. So in terms of set dressing, so this is great example of in terms of like negative and positive space. So like the way they've piled up the bodies, it's in clusters, and the clusters, there's space in between them, and it acts as a pathway for your eyes, for the player's eyes. So when I'm looking this way, I can easily traverse this way without a problem, and it feels good. Like this here too, like this feels good walking through this. You know, versus you know, walking like this. Even though it's an option, you know, it just doesn't naturally feel good. And from what I'm getting here is that door was open and they were preventing shit from coming in. This guy, there was a guy here just going to town and taking out all these things. And I guess they got backed up over here, closed it off after destroying everything, and just hung out outside waiting for help. So I guess that's what happened. But that's the kind of storytelling you can look for when you're in these games, to get the most out of your bang for your buck. Because you know games are expensive these days, and they offer a lot of content outside of the gameplay, not just you know artwork and space, but the overall storytelling within the space. So just something to think about when you're playing these. But I'm gonna stop here because I feel like opening this door. Usually when you have a space like this, it's quiet. This is going to be another section before I hit another break. So yeah, thanks for you know, take the time to watch these and just hang out and chill while I play this game. Like I said, I was a huge fan of Space Marine 1, and to have it come out, like actually come out, is just blows my mind. Like I said, I'm a firstborn Space Marine player, and as somebody who doesn't like Primaris, it's not bothering me at all so far. The models themselves look great. Like I said before, one of the biggest things I don't like about Primaris, especially, not just the helmet, because they're recycling an old variant of armor basically with that design, but the knee pads on the knees on the miniatures. They point inwards like they're taking a piss, like they need to take one constantly. Whereas these models in their idle form, it just changes. It changes a lot of how they look. You know, without that piss stance, I call it, they actually look a lot better. Yeah. So that's all I got for this one. Like I said, I got some stuff to do today. Otherwise, I'd continue further. But I'd like to keep these at about an hour long anyway. So I think now's a good time. I don't know how long this is. Oh, I can see on my recording it says 35 minutes. So I think that'll do for now. But yeah, again, thanks for tuning in and just checking this out and just seeing where I go with this. I'm only playing this whenever I can. Like I said, life is busy, so yeah, and I appreciate you being patient with my gameplay. I'm pretty newbie right now. So definitely need to practice a lot more. Online play will come later, but it's very competitive. I have a very competitive nature in me, so when I get in those, I really get involved, and that's something I don't want to do. So, but anyway, guys, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later. Take care.